नमस्कार दोस्तों। Today is 6 July 2024. Welcome to my channel Tradeplan Nifty. This channel is my journey in stock market. Topic of today's video is weekly wrap, where we will discuss Nifty's trend, the trade plan for the coming week, and go in detail for a trade plan for the next trading session, which is on 8th of July 2024. So before we get into Nifty, let's have a look into global market. So when I look into SPS 500, we realize that on monthly basis, it is in super trend, running well beyond 8 and 20 and 50 bar moving average. On weekly, again super trend, absolutely running parallel to 8, 20 and 50. On daily, in uptrend. So S&P 500 is definitely in uptrend. When you look into dollar index, it is consistently going down from past week and may take a support on 200 bar, but this is a good sign that it's below 8, 20 and 50 bar moving average, but just need to be very watchful that how it reacts at 200 bar moving average. And I'm expecting that there could be some reversal which may happen at 104.3, and it will have an impact on our bank nifty. And when we look into government bond, US government bond 10-year yield, it is way beyond 200 bar, 20, 50 and 8, and looks like it's going to go further down. So definitely a good news for overall equity market globally. So globally, the trend is looking quite positive. Let's have some key indicator on India market. So when I look into Bank Nifty, I see that Bank Nifty is again on monthly basis in super trend, parallel to 8, 20 and 50 bar moving average. Weekly, again, no doubt, running quite good in uptrend, way above 820 and 50. On daily, just below 8 but well above 20 and kind of doji here. So bank nifty is definitely an uptrend. Now when we look into HDFC Bank, HDFC Bank is showing some interesting chart. If you see on monthly, it is definitely an uptrend, but a very strong reversal pattern which is getting formed here in the month of July, but definitely an uptrend. On weekly chart, it is again above 8, 20 and 200 bar moving average. So here is also showing a reversal, but currently an uptrend. On daily chart, it is just crossed below 20 bar moving average. So HDFC Bank is showing sign of very strong sign of weakness. Reliance on monthly basis super trend. On weekly basis definitely an uptrend. Had a very good up move in last week and is continuing its path ahead. This generally happens when you have this 8 bar and 20 bar coming together. Then the movement in either side is big. Then on daily chart, again in uptrend. So above 8, 20 and 50. So global trends are looking positive. Local trend like Bank Nifty, SGF's Reliance is looking positive. So now let's look into our market. So when we look into Nifty on monthly, definitely an uptrend. Kind of stretch, but yes, in uptrend. 8 bar is at 22,654 and we are currently at 24,323. Weekly chart, again sign of no sign of weakness, absolutely in uptrend, well above 820 and 50 bar, and you see running parallelly to 20 bar moving average. Every time it comes and touch 20 is moving up. On daily chart, very strong super trend, I call it, parallel to 8, 20 and 50. Absolutely no sign of weakness at all. And on 15-minute chart, again it's showing above 50, 28 and 200 bar moving average. So definitely an uptrend. Now when we look into, so the trend is up, is very clearly defined, trend is up. Now when we look into the pivot, and specifically the pivot position as compared to last Friday, we see that Monday's pivot is just below the Friday pivot. So this is showing a sign of bearish. So definitely the pivot is below this. So bears are starting to take a little bit of control, but the closing was just below the pivot. So that's something which we need to look into. And now when we look into SGX Nifty as of now is at 24,415. So definitely the closing is above the pivot and well above R1. So we assume that if the closing is well above R1, then it shows that market is strong, and the strategy, the first strategy, the would be a defensive strategy would be buy on dip, and buy on dip as close to 24,213 or at the pivot which is at 24,285 or on previous day high which is at 24,341. So these are the three levels at which market may reverse. The first level is 24,340, second is 24,285, and the easiest one would be closer to S1 which is also a weekly L1, 24,210. And the stop loss, the safest stop loss is definitely 24,210, which is S1, closer to S1. Yeah, 24,207. So buy on dip, look for a reversal pattern at 24,340, 24,285, and 24,210. And based upon your risk appetite, you can look for buy on dip as a first trade. If you're entering at 24,340, you don't need to put 24,207 as a stop loss. One can put a stop loss just a candle below where you have entered. Second, if your same story can be applied for 24,285, which is a pivot. And for pivot, at least you can keep a stop loss of 24,206. And if you buy another reversal, put another lot into it and take a strong entry. And carry forward this trade till 24. 161 is not broken, at least for Monday. So buy on dip is the one trade which is the most preferable trade. Now the second trade, which if you possibility of the trade which may happen is, say market opens at 24,415 here and you short it with the stop loss of 24,436 and keep a target as close to 24 174 and see if this breaks up, but this could be a daily 100 point 150 point move, because reversal may happen on previous day high or at the pivot. So I would not prefer to take that trade, but that trade is definitely possible. And the third trade could be breakout trade. So it could be that for the initial 1 hour, which is called the initial base of the market, you wait and take a trade in any direction when the initial breakout is breaking off, either on upside or on the lower side. So yeah, these are the three possibilities for Monday. First is preferable trade, buy on dip at 24,340, 24,285, 24,210 with the stop loss of 24,207. You can have a different stop loss based upon your risk appetite. And the upside trend continues till 24,161 is broken. Second possible trade, which is a daily trade, is at the open. If first 5 minutes is going down, short it with the day high as a stop loss and look for a respective target or a reversal candle at support level, And the third is let 1 hour initial base form and take a breakout trade in any direction where market is moving. I hope this discussion has added value to your trade setup and trading idea. Market is definitely in uptrend uh, with 24,161 as a strong support for bulls to play in. And next level weak support is 24,000. And on upside we have resistance at 24,466, 24,548, and 24,806. Have a good trading session. I will try to come as much as possible based upon my schedule. Be responsible, trade well. धन्यवाद.